Hello everybody, welcome back to Whole Brain Coffee. We have a quick video for you today. We actually weren't even going to make a video about this, but we just made a cup of this and it was so good that we had to tell you guys about it.
Yes, and so what this coffee is, this is actually from a company called Strand Coffee. They are based out in South Carolina. I had the privilege of recently visiting that area around Myrtle Beach, and so there was a...
Why were you in that area?
So I was in that area on family vacation, recently engaged man from that trip. But
There you go. Congrats. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And so it's exciting. And so while we were down in that area vacationing, we happened to stop by this shop, and it was a smaller shop, but something told me to go into it. And so I got their cold brew and, just a bagel for breakfast. I noticed their cold brew was pretty exceptional. I hadn't tasted a cold brew that good in my life. And so I actually thought, well, let me go ahead and buy a bag, because a lot of times when you have a lot of local roasteries, the coffee isn't roasted with, in what seems, in my estimation, a terrible degree of thought, at least where we're at, to the overall flavor palette it's going to conceive of after it's been roasted. So a lot of times you just get roasts that are very bland. It just tastes, very uniform, very one note. We just made this coffee with the Chemex, as you can see. There's still a little bit in the bottom here. We literally just tasted this coffee and wanted to tell you about it. This roast is very delicious. It has a wonderful citrusy flavor. I even taste some jam, some orange citrus, some lovely nuttiness on the back palate, some chocolate, a little bit of caramel. It's a really delicious coffee.
It's light. It's definitely medium roast. Getting some notes of jasmine out of it. A little bit of citrus. Like you said, a little bit of caramel. Honestly, everything you would want in a coffee.
Right.
This has it.
And the description online is that it's a very approachable coffee, and I would very much agree. And so with that being said, great company again. Sergey, what would we give this on the whole brain scale after just trying this for the very first time? I
actually already gave it a rating, right? Behind the scenes, we kind of rated it, talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
I give it probably 7.7. And like Derek was saying, the smaller, locally owned companies, they usually put a lot more attention into their coffee, right? A lot more attention to detail. Something you wouldn't get from a mega core, like, the ones that I'm talking about.
As for me, my score would range at a 7.75, which is a pretty high score for us here on the whole brain scale. We're usually dealing out 3s and 4s and 5s like no one's business, because for us, 5 is average.
We're quite critical.
Yes.
And as far as the price, this was quite affordable, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was only a $13 roast. Honestly, this could very well be a daily driver for you. You can buy it online, just have them ship it to you. They do bulk, they do wholesale, they do reserves, they have micro lot coffees there, so you could buy a nice Ethiopian from them. I would just highly recommend this company. I'm very pleasantly surprised. Honestly, I wasn't expecting too much, and I was blown away by how good the quality of the product was, because again, there are some times where I think well-intentioned smaller roasters do want to put more attention to detail in their products, but sometimes due to lack of experience, that can result in a product that isn't quite what they had hoped for. But with Strand, it really seems like they know what they're doing. Really were able to get all the flavors out of the bean that they wanted to get out of the bean, and created a wonderful blend here for us to enjoy, and hope that you will as well.
Hopefully for you to enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well.
So
this coffee is so good. We are not affiliated with this company at all.
No.
This review came straight from the heart. And if you want to pick up a bag of this coffee, go ahead and visit their website. We have a link down in the description. We hope you guys go check it out.
Absolutely. So thank you guys for tuning into this review. Hope you will enjoy their coffee as much as we did here on the show. And until we see you in the next video, keep using your whole brain.